Hey there, good afternoon, good morning, or good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming each and every one of you to the channel today. We're up to some of our usual Sunday shenanigans, except we haven't really established a new normal for Sundays with Perfect Team 24. So while we're in a little bit of a transition from 23 to 24, we are going to be doing a few different things today, but we are going to at the end of the stream give away 25 standard packs for Perfect Team 24 to some lucky winner. And I hope that that person is in chat right now. That means the person who's been people who've been in the longest maybe have a little bit more chance. I don't really know. Stream Elements does a nice job of picking out winners for me. So anyway, we're going to be looking at some team action today, especially on my main team, the Flames. They're where I've been concentrating my attention lately, and basically ghost shipping. Let's see. Oh, using BTTV, is it possible to get auto drops on more than one team? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Brennick 1107. Okay, and Mason Hasher, my brand newest follower from 3 hours ago. Thank you for the kind words. I'm excited for the stream today too. So and thank you for your follow that happened 3 hours ago according to my timer here. But anyway, using BTTV, here's how I do it, Brennick. Where I get drops for all three of my accounts. I have three different devices. Okay, I have three different devices. I've got my PC, I've got two laptops, and they're all three running right now watching my channel, which means all three of them have that BTTV extension in Chrome, and as such, they are all set to automatically get drops. So that's how I do it. Does that help you out any at all? I hope it does. But you do need to have multiple devices up and running and watching Twitch. Well, I mean, like you might have one stream up on your phone. You might have another one on a laptop. You might have another one on a desktop. Whatever three devices, you can pull Twitch up in and have better Twitch TV running. But then again, I'm not really sure how to run better Twitch TV or BTTV as an extension to the Twitch mobile app. I'm not really that experienced with that particular piece, so I can't really speak to that. But I do know that, or the best way I could imagine you could do it is to run Twitch instead of from an app. Run it from a website. Use your phone's browser to get to twitch.tv and have better Twitch TV turned on in that browser. And that would be the way to do it. But the way I do it, though, is with multiple devices, and every one of them are set up with BTTV. And yeah, you can get drops for all of your teams that you want to get them on, depending on how many devices you got and how many teams you got. So yeah, but that's how I do it, is just that way. Now, getting back to, okay, brass tacks. Okay, you have Safari on an iPad. That works for one of them. Okay, got you straight. Okay, excellent. I've never tried Safari on the iPad, but if it works on your iPad, then I don't see why it wouldn't work on another mobile device, whether it be like an iPhone or some sort of thing. I mean, like, or if you have a PC or a laptop or something, you need, oh, I see, you need two more. Okay. Yeah. Well, see, I've got me being kind of a tech nerd, if you will, techno nerd. I do have a laptop over here to my left that I used to do my tax volunteering on. That is actually a gaming laptop that I picked up for a really good price at Micro Center. It was about an $800 laptop that I got for $500. So it's sitting over here, and I've got it running Google Chrome and watching my stream on Twitch.tv. Then up here, I've got an El Cheapo $75 laptop that I picked up from Amazon's overstock site called Woot. WOOT.com is Amazon's overstock site, and you can get some really good deals there. I happened to get this refurbished Dell 11-inch laptop up here for like 75 bucks, and it was a great buy. So I started using this one first to watch chat while I'm running my stream down here on OBS and also playing the game down here on my desktop. But I needed to have something up here so that I could see what was going on in chat a little bit better, so I wouldn't have to be jumping around to OBS or jumping around to there or jumping around to here. I could just go from one thing to another on my PC and keep the stream running up here so that I could keep an eye on it. But now I also have the stream running over here on this second laptop. So I do have 3 devices up and running, and that's how I'm doing it, to get all 3 of my teams to be able to pick up drops. But then you also need to have this, and I'll get to it here in just a second. Hang on just a moment. I got to remember this. Yeah, here we go. Here's the website that you go to automatically hook up your Twitch account and your OOTP account. Once you get these linked up, then you're able to pick up PT24 drops on Twitch. And I did this for each one of my 3 teams. Each one of my 3 different logins that I use to get into OOTP have all on this website. That is, after they get in and sign in to the challenge.ootpdevelopments.com /v3/website. Okay, that's version 3, which is good for the Perfect Team 24 drops. If you leave out the version 3, then you're good for picking up stuff on Perfect Team 23. You can get Perfect Team 23 drops, but we're done giving those out, to the best of my knowledge. So anyway, what you got going is, if you have multiple devices, that's the way to do it. At least that's the way I recommend to do it. Okay, great. But that challenge.ootpdevelopments.com /v3 gets you Perfect Team 24 drops. That's why my command is 24 drops. If you leave off the V3, then it'll hook you up for Perfect Team 23 drops, which, to the best of my knowledge, are not being given out by anybody anymore, not even the official channel. I think the first week of action that we had in entry pool, when the game was just going live, that was I think the last week that we had Perfect Team 23 drops, PT23 drops. So anyway, long way around the horn. Looking forward now to Perfect Team 24 and all the exciting stuff coming up. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with my team, because we have about 3 minutes before our first ad break of the day. And let's see what be cooking in my Iron League. Okay, because it looks like I need to spam some bronze double elimination with a best of 3 final. I need to start spamming some of them, and I can't do it just yet. So I think, oh yeah, there's my first drop that just hit. Let's go. We like those drops. Hey, what do we got there? What do we got there? Oh, brand new follow from I Am the Cisco. Thank you for your follow. Follower number 824, I do believe. I Am the Cisco. Thank you. Thank you for your follow. We greatly appreciate it. Okay, so one more and we'll reach our follower goal of 925. I think we're sitting on 924 right now. One more will get us up to 925. So we'll be thanking in advance whoever it is that hits that follow button in Twitch to become my 925th follower, and we will be on our way to 1,000 follows on the channel, which is, just mind-blowing for me. I mean, like, intensely mind-blowing, because when I started this thing back in August of 21, I was expecting maybe to get 100 or 200 followers, but not 1,000, for crying out loud. But We'll take it any day of the week. And in fact, I think 1,000 followers might be one of the thresholds that you need to meet in order to make Twitch partner. Right now, I'm a Twitch affiliate. I'm also an OOTP affiliate, but as a Twitch affiliate, that means I can run ads and do all the revenue producing stuff. But as a partner, it bumps up my game a little bit and sticks a little bit extra jack into Papaw's pocket here. So and that allows me to spoil some other streamers on their channels, because I'm waiting on my February payout to come through, or I'm sorry, really my March payout to come through, because I'm expecting to be able to buy 1 month subscriptions to a big pile of streamers here in our affiliate ranks. So that's what I intend to do, is go hit everybody up at least once, and that should account for 70 or 80 bucks worth, and I'll have a little bit left over to maybe go put a slice of cheese on that burger, which I never buy at Mickey D's because I'm on a keto diet and I don't buy fast food burgers anymore. The 80 pounds that I've lost speak for themselves, and I don't want them to be coming back and bringing friends with them. So no, I won't be putting a slice of cheese on that burger at Mickey D's. I could maybe put a slice on a Italian Ranch turkey burger here at home that I would get some keto buns for that allow for maybe 2 or 3 carbs for a bun, and I can do that. There are keto hamburger buns out there, believe it or not. Okay, what we're going to do, that was the alarm for our very first ad break. So while you're ad breaking, what I'm going to do is try to get myself spammed into another tournament, and then we're going to jump in and see what's cooking with my Iron team, because they made the playoffs, folks. So we will be looking at them a little bit intensely in just a short. So please hang on for this word from our sponsors. We'll be right back in about a minute. Stay tuned. Okay, gang, we are back. We are back, and let me get into the game here a little bit, because I am looking at that slot right there to spam that iron or that bronze tournament there. That should give me 3. And with the OOTP's new thing called Perfect Team Plus, I can do 1 more tournament than the usual 3 that you're allowed to line up and use for your perfect team, for each one of your perfect teams. Because with a license to Out of the Park Baseball, you get 3 accounts that you can put in on that one single license. So I have myself 3 different teams. I've got my main team that's running in iron right now, but almost assured, if not lead pipe cinch assured, of making promotion up to bronze next season, starting tomorrow morning. I've got that going for me. But I have a second team that it used to be a PAX only team back in Perfect Team 23, but I've given up on that PAX only business. I don't like the PAX only concept working that well for me anyway. It was a little bit of fun at first, but it kind of wore off after my lack of performance because I wasn't drawing hardly anything from my packs. So anyway, we're going to start using them as a revenue producer, and hopefully a pack producer once we get them an Iron Tournament team built. But that's my second team. And then my third team is my future theme team. My theme team that I will be running will be based on the same criteria as my one that I had running in Perfect Team 23. And I'll tell you more about that once we get to it. Okay, now I've got myself a fourth tournament since I've been yakking so much. I can spam a fourth one now. No, I can't, because the next one filled up that quickly. Yikes. You see how quickly those things fill up? I get a third one started, and the next one is already full. Okay? You just get one tournament started up, and you go out to go get into another one, and you can't because the next one is already full. So let's see if I've got anything now I can get into. Yeah, I got something now I can do, but I got to do it quick. Okay, 3 out of 16 have already signed up. So that's how quickly these things fill up. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get into my perfect team here in Iron 168, my Finneytown Flames of OOTP renown or disrespect or whatever you want to call it, or disrenown. I don't know what you would want to give it, because we've been in this game ever since Perfect Team 21. And we've been known around the OOTP literati as the Finneytown Flames ever since the get-go. So anybody who's been in the game for a while will know about this particular team of mine. Now, you will, I think on occasion, run into a team called the Finneytown Mutants. They are not mine. I have no idea who they belong to. I've been looking around forever to see if I can figure out who runs the Mutants, because whoever runs the Mutants have been in the game one cycle longer than me. I got in at about the 9th week of OOTP 21, and we're now in OOTP 24. So this is my fourth season, my fourth complete game cycle, my fourth game cycle, I should say, for OOTP. I've been in 1, I've been in 2. I've been in the entirety of 2. I got in about week 9 of 21, the entirety of 22, the entirety of 23, and now we're kicking off 24, and this is the first complete week of 24. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on in there with my team. Instead of just talking about it, let's see for ourselves how they're doing, because I do believe they were well on their way to winning their division series. They were the #1 seed in the entire league. So I'm fairly sure that they hung a pretty good loss on somebody. And I think, yes, I must have won my division series 3-1. And I've lost the first game of the league championship series, which really won't keep me from getting promoted. I think I assured my own promotion by getting the top seed in the entire league. But the first game of the best of 7 conference finals goes to the Wichita Wranglers. They of a 4-0 postseason record. That means that they have not lost yet in the postseason. They won their division, and they were like the 2nd seed in the entire conference behind me. So they swept their division series 3-0, and they're trying to do the same thing to me, but I'm going to try my best not to let them. Let's see who they've got in their roster here. The Wichita Wranglers won 100 games, lost 62. I was 1 game better. I was 101-61. And we're both in the National Conference. So we're now fighting it out as the top 2 seeds in the National Conference Finals. Okay, let's see what their roster looks like. They have a nice looking team here. Look at all those golds and all those diamonds. They do not have a single silver even that they're playing. But they have a gold Vita Blue. And that looks like, is that a live Chris Carpenter or historic? That's an historic Chris Carpenter, 95 mission reward. Yeah, they're playing Chris Carpenter as a mission reward. There's Garrett Cole. That's his live card. This Ray Prim card, I think, is historical. In fact, I know it is. 99 historical from 1945. Holy moly, good looking card there. They got a mission reward, Frank Tanana. I'm also using him that I got from missions. I think that might be Live Beebs there. Yeah, that's Live Beebs. Okay. Happy Sunday to Cheese Truck. Okay. Good to see you. And we have a brand new follow from Ninji Cami. Thank you for your follow there, Ninji Cami, or Ningy Cami. You should be follower number 925, and you pushed me up to my follower goal, and I've already got a new follower goal of 930 set. That's something else that I did during the commercial break. But thank you for your follow. You got us to our most recent follower goal. Okay, so that's the Live Bieber. Then Gregerson, I think, he's historical. Okay, I've got him pitching for me also. He's a mission reward. Cecilio Guante. I do not have him. That looks like a drawn card. 86 gold with 103 movement. Holy crap, look at that. And the Pedro, I just picked up the Pedro last night from having finished the Dodgers, who were my last Live 1 level mission. I got them done last night, or really, I should say, very, very early this morning. I was up in the middle of the night tending to some lunch and breakfast prep ahead of time. I went ahead and finished with the treasury that I had. I finished up the Los Angeles Live 1s, and that finished Live 1 for me, which means that I picked up the Ken Caminiti overall topper for Live 1. And I got the National League West Level 1 Live 1 Division card, which was, oh gosh, what's that guy's name? I'm pitching him. What's his name? I forgot already. Let me see here. Ellis Kinder. Okay, Ellis Kinder was the division topper for the NL West for Live 1. And I picked him up. I picked up Pedro, who was from the Dodgers, and I also got down here, if you look a little bit further down here, there is my Ken Caminiti Perfect 100, who was the overall topper for the Live 1 missions. I added several cards in ahead of today's playoffs. But going back to my competition, I was looking over their lineup, not mine. Okay. They picked up a Buster Posey, who was also a mission reward. I picked up Buster Posey as well last night. Okay, then let's see. Chris Hoyles, that's a drawn card, 89 gold. Good looking gold card. Okay, or wait a minute, is that a mission reward? Let me look at it. Yes, it is a mission reward. He must have some level 2s done, because I don't have that level 2 card. I don't have very many of the level 2 live missions done. I have a few of them done, but not that many. So he's been picking and choosing his way around and getting the cards that he's looking for. Rich Hill as a closer. Okay, and that one is a drawn card. I do not see the word mission edition on there anywhere. Okay, so that's a drawn card. Syndergaard, is that live Syndergaard? No, that's historic Syndergaard from back in his Mets days. Okay, a 97 movement, 84 gold Mets card. Okay, and let's see, he's got my one of my Reds heroes from my childhood, Big Clue, Ted Kluszewski, who is a drawn card. I have a drawn Kluszewski, but I'm not using him, because you'll see why I'm not using him here in just a bit. But second base, they picked up an 80 Larry Doyle, who was not a mission card, but that one they drew. Gil McDougald, okay, and that one does not look like a mission card either. They got lucky and drew that one, or else went out and bought it. Hojo, Howard Johnson, I know that's a mission reward, because until recently, until the Caminiti card came up in the middle of the night, I had Hojo at third base. But I've got a better overall hitter and a better defender now on third base with perfect Ken Caminiti. Okay, they picked up a Hubie Brooks with 52 defense on. That's from a mission that they got a diamond car. Or sorry, a gold Hubie Brooks that's playing it short for them. And then this Vern Stevens. Not familiar with that one at all. They must have drawn that one. I don't see mission reward on that one anywhere. Ryan Braun they have. Okay, out in left field. Center field, Joe DiMaggio, whom I had and I still have, and he's ripping it up for me this season. Curtis Granderson, that's an historic 88, not a mission card, so they must have bought or earned this one in a pack somewhere. So that 88 Granderson is also in center. Then Mike Donlin, 96. Oh, nice Reds card. Nice looking Cincinnati Reds card. I want to try to get that guy on my theme team once I get my theme team cooking. And they're right now not cooking too well. Then here, Yasiel Puig, an 86 gold in right field. And he is not a mission edition either. He's gotten either purchased or drawn. So I've got me a pretty tough league here or a tough competition here that I'm going up against to try to make it to the Iron 168 World Series. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. And what's this now? Cavicom saying Don Zimmer Day at Tampa Bay. Go Don Zimmer, I should say. Go Zim. That's a great little thing. And BD Crow is in there. The only thing that would make the stream better is if I named a team the Finneytown Toupees after BD Crow's favorite joke. Okay, I'm an old guy, but I don't use anybody else's hair. I use all of my own. I can anyone that I have to spare, I've got glued to the top of my head. That's not a toupee either. Every one of those things is coming out of a follicle somewhere. So, yeah, I've got a pretty tough team that I'm facing here. But now let's take a look and see what I am playing in my lineup. I've got a perfect live Carlos Rodon, my only perfect card that I have drawn. Okay? Now, you might say, why are you playing all those golds and all those diamonds and you got silver? I did this yesterday, too. I was calling him Lou Darvish, and it's Yu Darvish. Okay? Yu Darvish as a silver card was the darling of my rotation this particular year. Look at these stats of his, okay? 16 wins, 8 losses, a 3.72 ERA, and that, folks, is a silver card and a live silver at that. Way, way, way exceeded expectations. I had lots of cards that I could replace him with, but I didn't touch him. I didn't want to jinx a good thing while it was still in progress. And doggone it, he kept it up for the entire season, and we have him sitting there with twice as many wins as losses. Now, I don't know if he'll get his brains beat in when we move up to bronze next season, but if he starts to get his brains beat in, we can replace him with a number of gold cards. Okay? I have a large number of gold pitchers that I can put in place of Mr. Yu Darvish. But here is Spencer Strider, a 93 live card that I was lucky enough to draw. Frank Tanana was a mission reward that I stuck in there as a 95 and a lefty to boot, okay? Then here is my perfect Carlos Rodon. My fifth starter that I would normally have there in the rotation would be, let's see, I'm trying to figure out here. It was Garrett Whitlock. Garrett Whitlock was my last one. Yes, he was my last one that I moved over from the rotation because in the playoffs I went with a 4-man rotation. If you're not familiar with this, during playoffs on Sunday, there are travel days built into the schedule, which basically frees up a starting pitcher spot. You will always have somebody sitting on 100% fatigue level. That is, they're not fatigued at all. They're sitting on 100% fatigue status. Like Rodon right now is sitting on 97%, and that's about as close to 100 as I can get. Tanana, he's sitting on 100. So I've got two of them that might as well be 100. There's 97% Rodon and 100% Tanana. Spencer Strider, he's also 100%. And there, okay, Yu Darvish was my most recent pitcher. He took the loss in the playoffs today, so he's the lowest of any of them. So anyway, I've got another sim ready to come in. Let's see if I can win Game 2 of my championship series to see who goes to the World Series. And I have now lost 2 in a row to the Wichita Wranglers, and they remain undefeated in postseason action. They took a 6-5 decision from me, and my most recent reliever that I added in there, Mr. Kinder, took the loss, and it was almost an extra inning affair. We went to the 9th inning before it was finally decided, and look at, I had a 4-2 lead on them. They came back and took a 5-4 lead. Then I tied it up at 5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Then they come back with 1 in the top of the 9th off of my pitcher Kinder, and they ended up walking away with the Game 2 victory. Now, here is why I'm not too terribly worried about promotion to bronze. Even if I lose this series and lose it in a sweep, I do not care. Okay? Here is why. Let's look at the league and figure out from the promotion relegation view of things. I'm still sitting in the very top seed, and look at 10 teams get promoted. I have already qualified for top 4 status by making it to the conference finals. So I'm going to end up somewhere up here in the top 4. These other teams are going to be relying on either making playoffs as a wild card or perhaps their regular season record. It's a mixed bag of factors that go into play here. Okay, so Grenoble went out to get those 24 drops. Okay, alrighty, okay, alrighty, got it. Okay, good. So anyway, I've already assured myself of promotion even before playoffs started because I was the top seed in the entire league. I could make it even if I lost my division series, which I did not. Even if I lost it, I would have been assured based on my regular season record alone, which was the best one in the whole daggum league. So 101 and 61 is how I ended up, and you can see here the Wranglers, who are right now beating the pants off of me in the conference final, have taken this. They came into it 1 game behind me. Let's see, how well did I do against them in the regular season? I'm kind of curious. Because the postseason random number generator, or RNG for short, the postseason RNG is a different beast than what takes place in the regular season. So I can't really count that much on this, but just for grins and giggles, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to League tab here, and then I'm hitting Reports and Logs. And then I'm going to come over here to select the league report. And I want to see team versus team. This tells me how any team did against any other team in our league. So let's see. There I am right there. The Wichita Wranglers, they took 4 out of our 6 games that we played during the regular season, and they've taken the first 2 in the conference finals. So they're used to having their way with my boys, okay? So I'm now 2-6 against them if you count the regular season action. So I can't really complain too much anyway. It wouldn't do me any good to complain. But with that 101 and 61 record, I'm making it through. That plus, the division series that I obviously won to make top 4 status in the league, I won't fall any further than 4th place in the final promotion relegation standings. So I'm going to be somewhere in that top 4, very likely 3 or 4 based on the rate we're going now with this series to decide who's going to represent the National Conference in the Iron 168 World Series. But then it's not a big deal. The Flames are used to making the playoffs and not doing anything in the playoffs. I'll tell you why. They only got 1 World Series trophy in all of Perfect Team 23. And when did they earn it? The last week of Perfect Team 23. They finally got a gold trophy. After being in diamond for what seemed like forever, they got relegated back to gold, spent their last full season in gold in Perfect Team 23, and then won the World Series and made it right back to diamond again. So who knows? That's the only World Series trophy that they won the entire game cycle for the entirety of Perfect Team 23. No trophies for my boys until that last week. So anyway, we're pleased to be in the playoffs now, and happy to be able to say we'll be in bronze tomorrow morning with my team that I think is in fairly good shape. Now getting back to my roster. Yu Darvish, as already advertised, the live Spencer Strider, the mission reward Frank Tanana, Garrett Whitlock, live diamond, okay, Luis Castillo, former Red, otherwise known as La Piedra. That was his nickname and still is his nickname, but that's how I got to know him from his time with the Reds before the Reds traded him off for some of the Seattle Mariners' future prospects. That's the same thing that we got with the deal that sent Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez also to Seattle. That was a separate deal from the one that Luis Castillo was involved in to take him to Seattle away from Cincinnati. So anyway, so there's La Piedra in a relief role. Luke Gregerson, historic card, also in relief. Christian Javier, that's a live gold. Sparky Lyle, historic gold, pitched for the Yankees for a number of seasons, and that's a Yankees-based card. Pedro Martinez from his Dodgers years, that one is a mission reward. If you finish the Dodgers Live 1 mission, you get a Pedro to top you off for the Dodgers. Okay, Blake Snell is a live card, live 84. Ellis Kinder, that historic card I was telling you about, this is one that I drew yesterday, and really, really happy to get my mitts on that Ellis Kinder card. He's a nice little card. No, I take that back. I didn't draw him. He's a mission reward. He was the overall mission reward for the National League West Division. He was a divisional topper for the NL West. That I picked him up right after I got Pedro. I got Pedro from the Dodgers. I finished the Dodgers, got Pedro. Then I go on to the NL West. I finished the NL West, and that's where I picked up Ellis Kinder. Ellis Kinder finished me off for the entirety of Live 1, and that's when I picked up Ken Caminiti down here, the perfect topper for the entirety of the Live 1 missions. We have another alert there. Dr. Dynastic just rated the channel with 195 viewers. Hey, Dr. D, the good doctor is in the house, and we thank you, as always, for coming in and bringing all of your gang with you. And welcome, Raiders. We're glad to see you all here today. We're up to 356 people in the channel. Holy smokes. That's an incredible number for this old fart. Okay. But hey, everybody. Good to see you all. And thanks to Dr. D for his raid. And we welcome all you Raiders in here, and have fun while you're here. Hope you enjoy your stay. All right. So let's see. Will I be ripping packs until the cows come home? I don't know if I'll be ripping packs until the cows come home. I'll be ripping packs until... See, they're home already. They're home already. See, now if Mr. W. Norris was here in the channel, he always comes in and brings some cows with him. So I usually greet him with the cow sound effect. But let me see. I don't even know if he's been here yet today. Okay. Let's see here. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. I'm just catching up with chat. Okay. All right. Nice. Oh, and hey, congrats to oh my, who am I congratulating? Mason Hasher with his 45-pound weight loss. Okay. I don't know if you're doing keto, but keto does the job for me, and I'm doing kind of a lazy form of keto. Because right now I'm intentionally holding off my acceleration of weight loss in order to try to maintain a weight for a while without going up too high or going down too low. Because I think if I go down too low too fast, I might have a tendency to want to put some stuff back on, and what I lose ends up coming back and bringing friends with it. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm doing a kind of a controlled lazy keto right now. With his he's got a great 45-pound weight loss. I've lost 80 myself, and I mean before I even started keto, I had lost another 20. So I have been within the last year or so 100 pounds heavier than I am right now at the present. So that gives you an idea of how far I've come. But that 20 pounds that I lost at first wasn't really following any sort of okay. Okay. Good to be home, Ryan Shore. Okay. Oh, you came over with the raid. Before that, you were gone. Okay. Nice little play on words there. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Alrighty. And you guys are kicking butt. Okay. So, yeah, we are doing pretty decent here in Carcharodon. We're kind of doing pretty well here in our playoffs. But we've lost our first two games of the championship series, and I might not get a World Series. Oh. I'm happy because I made it to bronze, baby. I'll be in bronze starting tomorrow morning. So anyway, there's that Buster Posey card. Oh, look at who else I picked up. I picked up Mission Edition Thurman Munson. I got him in there along with Buster Posey. Okay. Then I've got closer Ryan Presley live card. He's in there. There's that Ellis Kinder. So I've got two really decent catchers in there. The Yanks captain Thurman Munson, the late Thurman Munson, who tragically lost his life just upstate in the Canton Akron Airport, I think is where his plane crashed, and that took his life, very sadly. But Felipe Alou, Mission Edition, I've got him in there, and Vlad Jr. I've got those two guys rocking first base with a nice little lefty righty, or no, it's not a lefty righty platoon. They're both righties. I used to have another lefty first baseman in there, not Joey Votto, but somebody else. And that is before Felipe Alou came along and displaced him. So now I have two really nice first basemen in here. And who else do we have here? It is Romo Lampkin 23. Thank you for your follow on the channel. You should be follower number 927, I believe. Okay, and we're on our way to 930. We're almost over top of our most recent goal, and there is our cue to go take another ad break. So please bear with the old fart for about a minute. We're going to go take a look and see what our sponsors have to say for us. And we'll be back in about a minute or so. So please stay tuned. We shall be right back after this word. Okay, gang, we have returned from the advertising world. We were going down through my lineup, and I got a sim getting ready to come in here. Okay, I picked up Rennie Stennett in a draw. Oh, no, he was a mission reward, so I've got him at a 93 at second base. And another second baseman I've got in there is my lowest gold, an 80 rated Gleyber Torres live. And the main reason I've kept him in there, I've got some higher rated second basemen, but they are not as versatile as this card. Take a quick look at him, and you can see he can cover second, he can cover third, he can cover short. So I need to have somebody with a similar set of attributes to be able to replace him. And there's my sim getting ready to come in. Let's go ahead and go, and then we'll finish the look at our lineup. once this sim does come in. And we are on a travel day, and that's why I didn't really see any progress. See, you take a look at our scores and schedule here, and you'll see right in here on the 17th where my cursor arrow currently is. That was a travel day. So the half hour or the 15-minute period most recently passed was for the travel day, and I'm now visiting the Wranglers ballpark. Really not. Or no, I take that back. In Perfect Team in the playoffs, we do have some park factors that can come into play. But the park factors are not as customizable as they used to be. It used to be you could go right directly into the park factors and enter numbers into where you wanted your park factors to be, exactly where you wanted them to be. But now you don't get that option anymore. You have to pick a ballpark that matches the attributes that you wish to have in a park to feature your team and its strengths and to minimize its weaknesses. And we'll show you a little bit about that. I'm playing a totally neutral park right now, the same one that I played in Entry Pool. And no time like the present, after we finish looking at my lineup, then we'll go look at the ballparks that are available to you and do a little bit of a plug for Perfect Team Plus. And you can see from up here in this upper right hand part of my screen that I am a Perfect Team Plus member, and I'll be plugging that up to let you know all the things that are in there, because we do have some folks in chat who maybe don't know what you get with Perfect Team Plus, and we'll be glad to show that to you. Okay, so let's get out of here and get back to that lineup. And here I've got that Rennie Stennett, as said already, and Gleyber Torres, live Gleyber Torres, and the only reason he's in there as an 80 gold is because he's the most versatile second baseman that I've got. He covers short, he covers third. Ken Caminiti, however, okay, he only plays third base. Now, there were other iterations of Caminiti in earlier game cycles of OOTP that would be a little bit more versatile. Like, for example, the other Ken cards might play first base. They could play something else, perhaps. But you would end up seeing them show up in a variety of positional situations. But right now, this card isn't even qualified to learn any other positions. So it is stuck at third base, firmly stuck at third base. So that's Caminiti that I have there. I've got me a nice, really nice Diamond 97 Ellis Burks that I drew on stream here not too terribly long ago. And it was doing really, really well. I forgot my Travis Jackson 87 that I picked up. This is another draw. This one is not a mission reward. This is one that I drew. And historic gold Travis Jackson, look at the defense up there. He does actually better at third base than he does at shortstop, but he's listed as a shortstop card, and that's where I'm plugging him in to the lineup for right now, is as an 83 shortstop. That's still by far the best defense that I have of all my cards that play that position. So that's Travis Jackson. Then this Ellis Burks card, look at the beauty behind this historic diamond card. 89 BABIP. 84 power, 93 contact, for crying out loud. With a hitting profile like that, with bigger and really fantastic contact compared to his 84 power, that says something, and says that this card is going to get its share of hits for you. That's why the BABIP looks so doggone good. Gap power of 86. Now, the I in the avoid Ks, yeah, he's probably going to strike out a lot, and he's not going to draw very many walks compared to other cards. But the strengths on this card, including his strengths on the base paths. Look at this. 84 stealing and 83 base running. Look at that bunt. Not much bunt there. But on the base paths, this guy is a pretty swift little gazelle. And he does very nicely on the base paths. And a diamond card with a value of 18.8K. Ooh. This card is worth its weight in gold, quite literally. So, Ellis Burks, I cannot hype that card enough. Then Alex Gordon was a mission reward. I picked him up. He is my backup, and I think he only plays left field, but look at that defense for left field. 114 defense? Holy moly. What a card to play defense. His range is not the greatest, but his air and his arm, especially the arm, man, alive, what a card. So Alex Gordon is another outfielder out there. There's Jolton Joe DiMaggio, mission reward, okay? 94 diamond, 91 contact, 79 power, 90 on the eyes, 74 on the defense. And what's his eye look like? He's got 90 eye and 69 on the avoid Ks. So his center field rating is only a 74. He's got a better range than that. Where he kind of falters as a center fielder his arm is a little bit noodly, at a 52 rating. But he doesn't commit very many errors in the outfield, and he covers ground pretty well. So Jolton Joe has been in my lineup since I earned him as a mission reward. Okay. Now here was my lucky draw of the day yesterday. I got me a diamond card and I turned it over and it had this gorgeous, beyond belief looking Duke Snider, the Silver Fox. The Silver Fox is a flame. And take a look at that power. 103 on the power. 82 on the BABIP still. 94 contact. This card slaps, baby. This card absolutely slaps. For the brief time that I had him, since yesterday, he's batting 292. Okay? 292 ain't too shabby for a card with 103 power. Okay? Hey, we will have another follow. Mac Taters, thank you so much for your follow. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay? You should be number close to 930. If we're not, maybe 929. I didn't see a banner go by. I'll bet we're sitting on 929. Bear with me just a second while I go take a look-see. Okay? Bear with me a second. I'm going to go take a look at this. We're going to jump over to Twitch, and I'm going to my stream manager, and I'm going to take a look at my goals, and it'll tell me exactly where I'm at. Oh, I've got 928 followers now, but we're only 2 away from our 930 goal. Okay, fantastic. So thank you for being follower number 928 there, Mac Taters. Greatly appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoy your time. Okay, almost done with my next my next round of drops, because I'm running OOTP on my channel on 3 different devices here. So I'm picking up drops on all my accounts today, which is kind of nice. I like that. Excuse me. A little bit of lunch coming back to bite me there. We had a really nice spicy taco soup for lunch. Really simple. And I didn't make it as spicy as the recipe called for. My wife can't tolerate too much in the spicy department, so I toned them down a little bit, but still pretty doggone good. There was a pound of ground meat in there. The recipe said use either beef or pork or sausage or something like that. I didn't use any of those 3. I used ground turkey, and it came out delicious. I browned a pound of ground turkey, and then I did a couple of cups of chicken stock that I made with 2 cups of water with a little better than bouillon to build my chicken stock. 2 cups of that stuff, an entire brick of cream cheese that I had sitting out over half the night. That was part of my prep that I did in the middle of the night. I set an alarm to get myself up so I could get that brick of cream cheese out of the fridge so it could soften up and be ready to toss into the soup in the crock pot for after breakfast. Then the other thing, let's see, I told you the cream cheese, I told you the pound of ground meat. There was a little bit of taco seasoning, a little bit of ancho chili powder. There was also, I got to think about it for a moment. That was essentially it. I prepared the fried meat yesterday and did it and left some spices in it. It was cooked in spices, and I spiced it up just a little bit more so it could maybe have the spices settle in overnight. And then I put that meat in there along with the 2 cups of chicken stock and the brick of cream cheese and the chili powder and the taco seasoning. And I think there might have been one other ingredient. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't actually in the soup, not in the crock pot. You could add cilantro as a garnish, and also shredded cheese as a garnish after the soup is ready to go. But I did it in the crock pot for 4 hours on low, and it came out so good. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick that in the food channel on my Discord, but if you ever wanted to go join my Discord, where we have all kinds of different foods featured and all kinds of different recipes, I do have a food channel in there, and I've been expanding my Discord lately, and I'm planning on putting a link that is a special channel in my Discord to provide links to all of my videos on demand that I have uploaded to YouTube to explain what's going on inside of them. Because what I do is I use Twitch for 60 days to hold my VODs, my videos on demand, and then after 60 days, they disappear unless I've made a backup copy for them, and that's what YouTube does for me. It allows me to back up every one of my streams up to the YouTube channel, and it's the YouTube channel name is the same as my Twitch channel name, Gorgo2005. Pretty easy to remember. So anyway, okay. Oof says he'd live in a house built of cream cheese bricks. That would be interesting to see a Facebook quick video on that in the hot sun and watch your house melt away. Okay. Yep. Well, anyway, I'm going to put in to the chat. I'm going to put in a link to my Discord, and there it is. If you ever wanted to join my Discord and see what kind of craziness you find out in there, please feel free to welcome. Everybody's free and easy to come on in and join the fun in the Discord channel. And especially enjoy yourself in that food channel, because there's a lot of effort that's been expended in there. And in fact, this morning's breakfast, I had a recreation of some pictures that I put in that food channel. There's a Cincinnati comfort food that the German immigrants brought in with them. It's a meat gruel known as Geta, Goetta. We had some Geta for breakfast this morning, and I make my own Geta in the crock pot. And the recipe is in the food channel on the Discord, plus pictures of me frying it up and unpackaging the stuff and sticking it in the skillet and browning it up to perfection. I did 3 slices this morning. I did 2 slices for my wife and 1 slice for me, because there are some carbs in the steel cut oats, otherwise known as pin oats, that are in a typical slice of Geta. There's enough in there that I can only tolerate 1 slice a day. So I did my 1 slice in my package of 4. I always make packages of 4. And the breakfast tomorrow morning for me already is settled. I'll have some more Geta and eggs come tomorrow morning. And then next Sunday, we will be doing smoked salmon on cream cheese. My wife does bagel skinnies, and I do keto bread to do the smoked salmon and cream cheese. So that's a fun one to look forward to. That's what we kind of alternate our Sunday mornings. We only do it once a week. Sunday mornings are kind of special. So we do Geta one week, then we do smoked salmon the next week, then Geta the next week, and smoked salmon, then Geta, then salmon, Geta, salmon, Geta, salmon. Geta salmon, okay? So anyway, that's what goes on in my Discord, okay? So that's Duke Snyder. Then take a look at this George Stone card. This card here, was that a mission reward? I'm thinking it was. It's not a mission reward. This is another one that I very luckily drew recently. Look at this card, 109 on the BABIP. 109. Because he's got 97 contact and 63 power. That is an ideal hitting profile. With a high contact, low power, that makes for a very, very high BABIP right there. So this card kind of sort of slaps. Look what he's been batting ever since I put him in my lineup. He is batting 412. Woo-wee! Okay. With a 1.036 OPS, let's go, baby. So I've got another sim coming in, and this sim will tell me if I am in the process of getting swept or whether I have won the third game and I'm in the process of getting swept. I am losing. The Wichita Wranglers have yet to lose a game in this postseason. I'm a little bit jealous of that, but not terribly so, because guess what? Even though I'm down 3-0, I don't care. Because I'm going up to bronze next season, baby. And that's what I'm looking for. Keep going up for bigger and better things. You'll see here, from me finishing all of those mission rewards last night, I picked up more packs. I'm sitting on 26 total packs, and we're not done with packs yet. We're still drawing them in. While this stream is running, we're pulling packs in. Let me see how many drops I've gotten so far. I think I'm on 3 going on 4. No, I have, okay, yes, I have 4 going on 5. And I picked up 1 pack from coming in second place in a tournament. I've had 3 second places so far today. No tournament wins that I'm aware of. So yeah, I get 1 pack for second place. So I've been in 3 finals and lost all 3 of them. Let's see how I'm looking on page 2 before I get to my first win. There's 4 tournament second places. Okay, starting 6:07 this morning. Yikes. Okay, so I've got 4 second places. Where do I see my first tournament win? Okay, there's where I did my middle of the night stuff that got me my nice cards that I put in just in time for playoffs, but it hasn't done me much good. No tournaments here, okay? No tournaments here. So I'm getting back into really, really early. This would have been like in yesterday's action. There's another second place. There's the last tournament that I won just after midnight, okay? The last tournament that I won was just after midnight, so that counted on yesterday's action. And I have, 4 or 5 second places today and no tournament wins just yet. So anyway, that's not looking too shabby for my guys. I like the way things are looking. So let's see, I got me some tournaments I need to spam. Let's go do that real quick. Bronze, yeah, okay, that's number 3. I've got room for 1 more. Yeah, so I'll wait on that. I think 26 packs is a lot to pick up since opening packs yesterday. And considering that I've got 2 more full days, plus the rest of today, plus the first part of Wednesday before I rip packs again, that's practically 3 full days. I'm going to go ahead and rip these suckers. Let's see what's cooking inside of these 26 packs, shall we? I think it's about time. I do think it is just about time. And when I say it's just about time, it's time. It's time. Okay, 26 packs, of which 21 will be standard packs. We have 3 silver packs, 1 gold pack, and 1 diamond pack. That diamond pack came along when we picked up the overall Live 1 topper in Mr. Ken Caminiti. We picked up a diamond pack on top of that. So we'll see that one last. Let's see what we got in these 21 standard packs, shall we? Let's go. And we got an historic silver Alec Boehm with the Phillies. Nice little card there. Luke Walker, okay. First time to the collection for him. Dale Mitchell in left field. Tasty looking card. Nice contact to power ratio, but the defense stinks. Okay. Oh, there's Jody Reed. Hey, you know what? I'm going to sell this one. I've already got a Jody Reed. I've already got me a Jody Reed, And some people in chat may be wanting their own Jody Reed, especially if they play bronze tournaments. I'm putting this one up for sale. This one's going up for sale because look what he can pull in for me. An L10 of 192. And we've got a 236 on the lowest sell order, but it looks to me like right here, 180 is actually the lowest sell order. Let me back up a little bit. Oh no, I'm selling cards. I'm selling cards, okay? Or I'm ripping packs is what I'm doing. So I can't really do a refresh on the data. So I'm going to sell this one. I'm going to sell this one for 170. Okay, see there, now it reset the lowest sell order. Instead of where it was over 200, now it's down to 180. We're going to make our selling price on Mr. Jody Reed. He's going up for 170. 10 off of the lowest sell order. It'll bring the L10 down a little bit, but who cares? I'm looking to get some perfect points out of Mr. Jody Reed, and I know I can get a few, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and sell him now. Anybody that wants this hot Jody Reed bronze card, he's not a live card, but he's still good for tournaments. In fact, he's fantastic for tournaments. Okay, he's up for sale for 170 perfect points, so he's gone. He's out of here. Okay, 25 packs to go. And this is a bunch of live cards, including the Reds Hunter Green. Okay. And Harry Armbruster. That sounds almost like a social disease, doesn't it? Hey, Doc, I've got this Harry Armbruster here. Ah! Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Nothing new here. I can't believe I said that. Hey, historic silver Michael Young. Let's go, baby. Okay, that'll be an omission someday, so we're going to keep him. We're going to keep him. First time to the collection. And another historic silver, Mr. Whit Merrifield. Tasty looking silver card, so we'll hang on to him. Bob Walk. Let's see. 107 movement. Yes, thank you. 74 stamina. This guy might be on my bronze tournament team next time I play a tournament. We'll see. 69 Bob Walk with the 107 movement and the 57 control. Let's go, baby. Okay, nice looking card. Nice looking card. Oops, I didn't want that. Back up one. I didn't want that. Okay, we are going in and we're going to open some more packs. Okay, there's a Jeremy Burnitz. From the Brewers, I do believe. Okay. Yeah, that is a Brewers logo. Okay. And see. Iron Kenta Maeda. Okay. Not a bad looking card there. This team plays bronze tournaments. We don't play iron. Hey, our first diamond of the day. We're not even into the diamond packs yet. So my Reds Connor Overton gets to elbow this card and say, okay, baby, wake up and show us what you're hiding. I want to see what's behind this diamond curtain, and it is live Corbin Burns. Let's go, baby. Okay, so he might be pitching for me before too long as a diamond pitcher. Even though he's a live card, I've got plenty of live golds that I'm pitching, so I can probably move one of them out and move Mr. Burns in. So that's a decent draw there. Let's keep on moving, and he will help me with the live 20. Oh, I'm already done with the live 2 on Milwaukee. Level 2 for Milwaukee is completed already, so he would have gotten me over the top if I hadn't already been there. Okay, nothing new here. 17 packs to go. And live Brandon Hughes, is he a dupe? No, he's not. The Reds Jose Barrero. Iron card. Okay, Joe Carter. Mr. Joe Carter from his Cleveland Indian days. Okay, interesting. Gold card. What do we got hiding here? What do we got? Live Pete Fairbanks, and I'm pretty sure, yes, this is a duplicate because I've been playing his original copy that I had of him. So we are going to be selling this Pete Fairbanks. Okay, Tampa's level 1 is Hi-Oh 110% complete. Whenever I see those magic 3 digits right there in that particular order, that means I come out with a tribute to my alma mater, Ohio University, and that is why I do the Hi-Oh. It's part of a tradition with the marching 110 from Ohio University. Whenever we see that number, you know what the word is. Okay, so I think I'm going to make sure that $12.95 is looking to be the best sell order. So I think I'm going to sell this one. I'm going to sell this one for $10.99. $10.99 will get you a live Pete Fairbanks, and that's the best price on the market. Someone wants to buy them for $10.70, but I'm beating that so that somebody in chat has first chance at this card at that price. Okay, we're beating all the price points totally. Okay, the card is now up for sale. Go get him if you need him. I hope. You can't use a pitcher named Walk. You know, that was a conundrum that I always thought of when I was a kid. There too. Sincere Knuckles, yes. And remember my take on the username Sincere Knuckles. It sounds like a very kindly and polite hitman. Okay, Sincere Knuckles. Hey, excuse me while I beat your brains in with these knuckles. Okay, so 15 packs to go on this outfit. Former Red Sonny Gray down there. Lou Whitaker. Tasty looking bronze card. 69 and 81 defense to boot. Let's go, baby. And he plays second base. I might be looking at my new second baseman on my bronze tournament team. I just might be, and look at the eye on that guy. And he's got a good, decent hitting profile. 62 versus 16, contact versus power. That means he's going to be pretty decent on the BABIP. So I'm probably going to take a look at this guy off stream and look at using him on my bronze tournament team. Okay. We like those historic bronzes, especially ones that look nice like that. Okay. Gold card, gold card. What do we got back here? Oh, Gates Brown. Let's go. Okay. Great looking Gates Brown card from the Tigers. Live William Contreras. And he's a first timer to the collection, so we're keeping him, even though, okay, I really don't need him, but I'm hanging on to him because he's a first time appearer to my lineup. So we're going to be happy that we signed him and then tell him to go sit on the bench and gather some pine needles. Okay, but Gates Brown. Oh, he's a duplicate. I already had this card. Did I look at him yet? I don't think I've given that card a try on my my bronze tournament team. We'll see. 12 packs to go. Oh, there's our next ad break. Oh no. Is it 10 after the hour? About quarter after the hour. Okay, this will be our next to last ad break, folks. So let's go ahead and take that break, and we will be right back to rejoin our pack opening follies here on the Gorgo channel. When we come back from this word from our sponsors, we'll be back in just a little over a minute. Take care and stay tuned. Okay, folks, we have returned. So let's go ahead and see what be cooking in these last 11 packs. Not a whole lot going on there. I don't think I could use that Bridwell card at all, even though it's in historic bronze. Probably out of my range and out of my realm of reality. And nothing new here. We'll keep on moving. AJ Pollock card down there. Ooh, Quilvio Varas. Nice looking iron card. Very nice looking iron card. But I can't use him. Okay, 8 packs to go. I think we have, I gotta think about this. I think we have 3 standard packs left, and then we have 3 silver packs, a gold pack, and a diamond pack. Okay? Okay, last standard pack coming up. Gold card! A gold card, and it belongs to who? Live Tristan Casas, and this guy's a dupe. I can sell him. We're going to sell off this Casas card, okay? And it looks like he's going to go for $12.99. $12.99 will get you a Tristan Casas card, okay? And I have all of my lives completed for Boston. They're done. They are a done deal. But $12.99 will get you a Tristan Casas card. And look at, he is beating all, oh wait a minute. Yeah, he's beating all of the price points. Someone is really offering $12.22 for this card. And I'm beating it with a $12.99. We're also beating this 11.11 buy. And we're beating all of these things over here on this side of the table. So yes, this will be the best price available on this Tristan Casas card. He is now on the market. Go get him if you need him. Okay, we're down to our final 5 packs. We're getting into premium territory. And the silver is a live one. Austin Hayes, first time to the collection, so we can't sell him. Another live silver. In fact, 3 live silvers. Holy moly. Joey Bart, he's not a dupe. Tristan McKenzie, he's not a dupe. Craig Kimbrell, he's not a dupe. I get to keep all of them. Okay, Philadelphia is now 73% done. And there's that high-o 110% on the live level 1. So Philadelphia needs to be completed on live 2. Cleveland is getting closer to being done at 92%. Okay, Joey Bart is moving the Giants level 2 along to 88%. So there's 3 keepers there if ever I did see it. Those are expensive cards, folks. Silvers in the live missions, they're being asked a mint for. Okay, but you probably know that already if you've spent any time at all in the sales, in card sales. Okay, what about this Sean Bouchard here? He's a first timer, and even though my missions for Colorado are both done, we're keeping him because he's not gotten his dupe card yet. No duplicates. Okay, here's a gold pack coming up, and the gold pack contains, we'll hopefully see, behind the gold curtain is, William Contreras again. We know that one's a dupe because the first one that we got, well, okay, it happened just a little bit ago. So we're going to get rid of this Contreras card. And it looks like he is going to go, he's got an $11.99 sell order out there. Nobody wants to buy him yet. But I think I'm going to I'm going to even beat that L10. That L10's even looking a little low. But we're going to go $10.99. For you to get yourself a William Contreras card, okay? $10.99 will buy you a William Contreras catcher card for the Brew Crew, okay? He's now out there on the market, best price. Okay, last pack, and we know that this one is a diamond pack. Let's go, baby. Okay. Another brand new follow from Joshua J 56, is that correct? Okay. Yeah, Joshua J 56, thank you for your follow. You're getting us closer to our most recent goal. There's Brent3232 in there. Hello to you. Chalupa Pants. Real Madrid in a Nivea skincare ad on the baseball stream. Your bingo card is full for the day. Yes, bingo. Because I've seen that same ad frequently streaming on network TV. And I love it. Where you get all these Real Madrid players sponsored by a skincare product. And I'm not so terribly sure. I have to look this one up. Who owns that Nivea brand? I'm going to find out. Who owns the Nivea brand? Bayersdorf Global AG. So it's a German company, European company. I was kind of hoping against hope that it would have been Cincinnati's own Procter & Gamble that put out Nivea. But no, they don't do Nivea. Okay, they do oil of Olay, but they don't do Nivea. Okay, Bayersdorf Global AG. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, anyway, that's where they got that European angle, and they know that Americans are increasingly becoming soccer fans, or in their term, that in their terms, that's the real football. Is what we call soccer. They call football. Okay, what we call football is something. It's like apples and pomegranates or something to them. It's a whole different fruit altogether. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that particular brand and why they are using a European soccer team, and I will stoop to use that word, the European soccer team to advertise their products. Okay, and you can see them anywhere, not just on a baseball stream. They're there. Okay, so anywho, we are going to see what's behind this diamond card. And we are hoping to see a goodie. Can I have an historic diamond, please? Historic diamond. And, ooh, okay, that's not too bad either. Sandy Alcantara. So I will probably have the 2 diamond cards that I drew for this team. They will probably be pitching for me today because they're both pitcher cards, as I recall. So Sandy Alcantara and the other Diamond Live that I picked up, they will be rocking it in my bullpen probably very, very soon. Coming to a bullpen near you, especially if you're in my Bronze League next season. Jordan Romano, he's not a duplicate. He's a first-timer, and he helps push Toronto's Live 2 up to 83% now done. So let's go there, too. This guy over here, I have to make note of Jacob Stallings because I swear this guy looks like a young Joe Nuxhall reincarnated. Because I always like to quote Joe Nuxhall with his old radio sign-off that he used to do at the end of his Star of the Game show that he would do after a ball game was done. He would interview the star of the game, whether it was a Cincinnati Red or somebody who was on the opposing team. Whoever was chosen as the star of the game would be interviewed by Joe Nuxhall. And at the end of his broadcast, that would be the end of his radio day, so to speak. So he would say, this is the old left-hander, rounding third and heading for home. So I take the last part of that, and as my own personal tribute to Nuxie, I include it in my sign-off at the end of my streams. So it's the best tribute that I can give the man. There's no way I could ever think about trying to fill his shoes, but he's a legend here, and everybody just absolutely loved Nuxie. His sons were in the Reds opening day parade promoting the Joe Nuxhall Miracle Field Network. It's a series of baseball fields, mostly up in the Hamilton and Fairfield area up in Butler County, because Joe, at the time of his passing, lived in Fairfield, but he was born and raised just up the road up in Hamilton, the county seat of Butler County. So Hamilton Joe Nuxhall has some baseball fields that he helped to establish for special needs kids. And the footage that you see of kids having a blast playing baseball on these Joe Nuxhall fields, it just about chokes me up just to even think about it, let alone talk about it. But it's a thing of beauty. If you ever get a chance, go look for something for the Joe Nuxhall Miracle Field, okay? Or fields, because there's more than one, there's several. And they're all designed with special needs kids in mind. If you're in a wheelchair, no problem. If you're on crutches, cerebral palsy, no problem. They've got you covered. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and I love the man and the memories that he has made for these kids through the creation of this network of fields. So anyway, Jacob Stallings looks like a young Joe Nuxhall brought back to life. So anyway, let's get out of here. We need to go look at our missions and see if maybe we got something done today. I don't know if we did, but I'd love it if we did. We didn't get anything done, but we got at least one card closer on Cleveland. Yes, we saw that the live Cleveland card come along, and I'm now sitting on 3965. What will 3965 buy me besides a Luis Tiant? Guess what? 3965. Here's 3900 of that right here. Okay, so Live 2 is done for Cleveland. I'm going to get me a Luis Tiant. Okay, and this is the mission reward. 91 Luis Tiant, and he's now pitching for my guys. Okay, let's submit this and get this guy on my team. And I've already got one pack earned towards the next pack rep on Wednesday. Okay, so Luis Tiant, El Tiante, I do believe. Let's see now. He ought to be on my roster. Let me look at that card. I can't wait to look at it. El Tiante, okay, from his younger years with the Cleveland Ball Club before he went to Boston. And let me see here. If I took a quick meander over to Baseball Reference, let's see what Luis Tiant's career looks like. And I have to go to this screen here in order for you to see it, okay? So I'm going to go to StatHead or Baseball Reference, and I'm going to put in Luis Tiant. Oops, hang on a second if I can type. Okay, so we are looking at 64 to 82 Luis Tiant. That's his daddy right there. That's his daddy that pitched back here. Let's look at that daddy card first. Okay, we'll search it. And we're looking at the daddy card. Okay, it's taking its good old time, ain't it? Huh. Might be a glitch either on my machine. Maybe I'm running too much stuff. Because look, it's giving me the blue circle of practical death up here. Just recycle. Let me try that again. Okay. Let's try it again. Yep, it's on the uphill bound side. What are my frames looking like? My frames don't look bad. My frames look good. My internet looks good. But maybe there's just something in my machine. Well, anyway, it was worth a try. I wanted to go see the two Luis Tiant cards and see, that is, or the stats on the two Luis Tiants. I wanted to see what El Tiante's live stats were like when he was with Cleveland. But anyway, let me see here. Have we caught up? Embezzler78 is saying he would prefer Oil Can Boyd as a diamond card. I wouldn't blame you on that front. That Oil Can card is pretty doggone good. And you're talking Red Sox cards too, aren't you? When you talk Oil Can Boyd. Okay, let me get out of here. I've got to get completely out of there and back to the game right there. There we are. So we are back in OOTP, this 91 El Tiante card. I got to see what I can figure out for this guy, because I've got some gold cards I need to replace with diamond cards. I think Garrett Whitlock live may have found himself a spot down in the bullpen. So let me see who looks like the best candidate. I think live Blake Snell looks like the first candidate to get rid of, but I've got a sim coming in. This is the one that's probably going to finish me off, especially if the Wichita Wranglers complete their 4-game sweep, because we're playing in their park now. They gave me a win. They actually let me win one. In fact, have I won 2? I've had to have won 2. So now it's 3-2. It's 3-2. Let me see here. Yep, it's 3-2. Holy moly. And the latest one I won 16-5. Let's go. And we're coming back home after an off day. Wouldn't that reverse sweep be sweet? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The reverse sweeperoonie is in effect. So I still have some hope after all. I thought for sure I was going to get knocked out in 4 straight, but no, I stopped them when they went for their 4th win twice now. So I'm only down by 1 game going into the final 2 before we decide who goes to the World Series. So let's go, Flames. Let's go. Let me see. I don't know if they will let me change my postseason lineup here this late, but I'm putting in some people. I'm going to put in some people. Let's get this going here. Will they let me do it? Okay. The live Blake Snell is definitely coming out. Roster moves are not allowed in the middle of a playoff series. Crap. I can't do it until after the season's done. Dadgummit. Crapola cola. Okay, so that Von Hayes card that I moved over just by virtue of the fact that I drew the Duke Snyder card, that Von Hayes card was doing daggum nice for me. He was really, really hitting it. Okay? He was doing well. And I had to take him out to make room for the what's his nickname, I guess again? The Silver Fox, yes. The Silver Fox. And we have another brand new follow. Big Aggie 72. Texas A&M, huh? Okay. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your follow. I think, have we hit our goal yet? Have we hit our goal yet? I think we have. Maybe so. Maybe so. There's only one way to tell. Okay. Let me see here. And, okay, please bear with the old fart for a moment here. We're going to find out our numbers. And let's see. Okay, now that, and then I go here and do this. We have one more to go. We have 929 followers now. So, yeah, one more to go before we hit our goal. So, thanks in advance for whomever happens to get to be that 930th follower and help push us along more to 1,000. And there's hunt number 930 right there. Kick 567. Thank you so much for your follow. You are indeed number 930. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and what you're going to do, you're going to get some special stuff from me. You're going to get a bunch of this and this, and you're going to get some of this, and you're going to get some of this, and you're going to get a little bit of this. Okay. Okay. Showing off some of my emotes. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you, Kick 567. We are sitting on 930 followers, well on our way to our first 1K. Does that sound impossible or what? To have the old fart here with 1,000 followers on the channel? Beyond my comprehension. Beyond my feeble comprehension. Okay, back to the game. Back to the game, because we have another ad break coming up in about 5 more minutes. And then not too long after we get back, we're going to be looking at a pack giveaway of 25 standard packs going to one lucky winner on my channel at the end of the stream today. And I'm thinking that usually on Sunday I run right into EVC in NYC2, and he would have his stream up and running usually on Sundays at 5 o'clock. Let me take a quick look at Discord here and see if I can find any messaging between EVC and NYC and myself. Okay, and right now I don't see anything there, but in my schedule, I am seeing EVC. Okay, okay, it's Nersha Bainco that I may be rating, okay? Because he starts up his stream, he may already be running right now, okay? Nersha Bainco is an affiliate that if you don't get all of your drops on my channel by the time I'm done with my stream, then you can go over to Nersha Bainco and you can continue to get your drops progress over there. And he should be on, I do believe, until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, he'll be on until 6:30. By then, I will have been working on supper and have it well out of the way. We're doing leftovers tonight. I did a perfectly baked hunk of salmon the other day, a couple of days ago on Friday. And there was so much of it there that we had enough left over that my wife can take half of it and have about 5 or 6 ounces. I'll take the other half of what's left and get 5 or 6 ounces out of that and use it to top a salad. A salmon salad is, it's making my mouth water just thinking about it. And it's perfect for my keto routine, and I can use my low-carb salad dressing that I use. So I'm really, really looking forward to supper tonight. And here's the funny thing. I'm off the hook for supper tonight. My wife is going to take the leftover salmon that I cooked from 2 nights ago, and she's going to take that cold salmon and chop it up into pieces and put on top of our salads. And we're going to have a dinner salad for supper. Okay? Nice. Cannot wait. Okay, so let's get back. I cannot make any roster moves, but I do believe that Blake Snell would be the first one to go. And I think, though I'm not positive, live, oh, let's see, maybe that Gregerson card, even though it's an historical and it's a mission reward, I may feel behooved to remove that one. Even with the 101 movement, it'll be kind of a judgment call. I've got that 101 movement on an 83 card, but I've got these diamond cards over here with their own share of good movement. This Chris Hoyles is rocking a 101 as a catcher. That's his power, 101 power. That's not control or movement, I should say. Because he's a catcher card. But let's see. I'm looking for good numbers up here in. Okay, that's power on the Jordan card. The best movement that I see. The best movement look like it's Sandy Alcantara's 88. Hard to say. So I don't know if that 101 movement is going to win out over an 88. We'll have to see. Because the Gregerson card also has better stuff than Sandy Alcantara. And his control is not that much worse. 69 control on 79 control on Alcantara. He's got better control by quite a margin over Gregerson. So that explains some of the difference between a 91 and an 83. So I'll be making that judgment call probably tonight off stream after I'm done with my playoffs. But in the meantime, I'm really hoping to see a reverse sweep come out of my boys and get them into a World Series and maybe win a trophy in their first week in Perfect Team 24. So that would be 2 trophies in a row. We got a gold trophy at the end of Perfect Team 23, and wouldn't it be great if we got an iron trophy at the end of the first week of Perfect Team 24? I like that idea. I really like that idea. So we'll cook with that one and try to get it to go. Okay? Okay, Kick 567. Thanks for your ringing endorsement on the supper idea. So yeah, I think it's going to work out pretty well. But I'm going to bring in El Tiante. I'm going to bring in Alcantara, I think, and I'm going to bring in Corbin Burns. But who comes out is going to be the question. And we'll see about that, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be 3 gold cards. Maybe Sparky Lyle stays in. Maybe Gregerson stays in, even with his 83. Blake Snell for sure is coming out. Ryan Presley, he might be the next candidate to come out. And then La Piedra might be the next. In fact, La Piedra might be before Blake Snell. Yeah, La Piedra would probably be the first one out. So it looks like right now Castillo is out, Snell is out, and Presley is out. And we'll be bringing in Burns, Alcantara, and El Tiante. Okay? That sounds like a good option to me. And I think in advance of Yu Darvish getting his brains beat in the first week in bronze, I may go ahead and feel the need to do a preemptive shuffle and get him out of there and bring in perhaps somebody like one of these other higher pitching cards, like Live Bieber that I just picked up. Okay, he's a candidate. Also, we have who else down here? Evan Phillips as an 86. That's not a bad looking pitching card. So I've got some options open to replace Yu Darvish. Probably, or most probably, looking at Gaussman. But I wouldn't be using him in the starting rotation. I would be using one of the new diamonds up here. It's either going to be Alcantara or El Tiante or Burnsy going into that 5th starter role. So that way I'm all diamonds and a perfect. And I think that's the call to make there for next season in bronze. Because I know doggone well I cannot count on Yu Darvish to have a season in the next level up as he did this season in iron. I mean, like, he just absolutely rocked it. He did so good for me. So we'll be looking at that off stream later after supper tonight. So let us go and see. It's time for our next ad break, our final one of the day. Even though the alarm didn't go off, it had still a minute left on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last ad break now. And when we come back, we'll take a quick look at my second team just to see what they look like, because I opened a bunch of packs for them yesterday off stream, and they picked up some nice cards, and we made some lineup changes for them. They were nowhere near making the playoffs. So just to look at them and see where they're going to be. I think they're going to end up spending another season in stone. The Flames ended up in iron. The Wildcats ended up in stone. But here's the craziest thing. My third team, my future theme team, I ghost shipped them all through entry pool. I didn't do a doggone thing with them. And they made it to silver, along with the big boys. And here's the even crazier thing. It looks like they're going to survive for another season in silver, even though they're not going to get promoted, that's for certain. But they're not going to get relegated back to bronze either. So craziness reigns in OTP land. So we'll go ahead and take our next and final ad break, and we'll come back and take a quick look at the two teams and not open any more packs, but we will get that giveaway started up. So let's be right back in about a minute after we go visit our sponsors and see their kind words that they use for having you watch their ads so they can throw 10% of whatever the ad revenue is back to me, and Amazon gets the rest. Okay? We'll catch you later in just about a minute. Be right back. Okay, gang, we have returned, and we're in looking at my second account, my second team, and this is the Finneytown Wildcats. They are looking at returning back to Stone. They did not make playoffs, and I'm pretty sure they did not get relegated. Let's make doubly sure of that. Looking in the league at the standings. And looking here on the standings tab, and where are we? Down here we go. 15 games out of first place. We ended up losing our last 2 games of the season, but in the long view of things, here we are up here 78 and 84. So we ended up 7 games above the drop zone. So I'm not too terribly displeased with that, because these guys got basically ghost shipped this season too, until I opened packs on them only yesterday. And you can see since then we've picked up another 7 packs. So they're not pack poor by any stretch of the imagination, but we're saving those 7 for this coming Wednesday stream. That's when we'll have our next overall pack rip. So that's what my second team is looking at. And we don't have a tournament team built for these guys yet. I'm waiting on the iron card market to shake itself out a little bit and get some better defined choices for my iron tournament team that will be emerging from this particular account. So let's get out of here and get out of Stone and go see the shockingly silver. Oops, hang on a second. Okay, there we go. 3. Okay. Then here we go. And then and up. Okay. They don't have a tournament team yet either. In fact, they have not even bought any cards yet. But we have 41 packs to open up sometime eventually on these guys. I haven't opened any packs on these guys yet. All of those packs are from achievements or from login rewards or whatever. Okay. I'm not buying packs, because this team, as well as my second team, neither one of them is in a packs only state like both of my alts were last game cycle. So they've got 41 packs, a lot of time to make up, but take a look at this. Okay, we ended up last in our division. Maybe we did get relegated because we had a really sucky last day. 28 games under 500. That might have been enough to kick us back down to bronze. Let's see. Because they were looking a whole lot better than that before yesterday's action. But then since they're in a silver league, that means they're up there with the big boppers. Okay? Right now, silver is the highest level in the game. So for this team that basically got ghost shipped in entry pool, for them to even make it to silver was amazing. So let's see, where do we stand in terms of promotion or relegation? Ha ha ha! Look at this. 3 games above the drop zone. Even at 67 and 95, because they're only sending down 4 teams. Ha ha ha! Look at that, would you? I'm going to be in silver again. Ha ha ha! That is hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. That I get to stay at a level that I had no way in hell of deserving to get into. Look at this lineup of mine, and they are in the top league this season. The top league with this lineup. Look, 6 silvers right there, 2 golds, 4 bronzes, 2 more golds, 2 more golds below that, 2 more silvers, a diamond, a single diamond, okay? 1 diamond card. Then we got a couple more silvers down here. Granted, the lineup wasn't too terribly shabby, but it wasn't anywhere near the quality of most of the other teams in this level of play. Just to give you an idea, okay? Let's take a look at one of their competitors, like maybe the winner of their division, okay? The winner of their division, Ty's Guys, owned by manager Tyson, okay? Take a look at this roster, will you? looks like my Iron roster looks about as good as this, except they've got several more 100 cards. They've got an Arenado, they got a Correa, they got Trout, they got Freddie Freeman. Looks like their hundreds are live cards. Okay. Johan Santana, that's an historic 100. Okay. But Garrett Cole, okay, that's a live card. Walter Johnson, of course, is historic. Nola, that's a live card. Santana, historic. Tanana, historic. There's live Beebs. I've got live Beebs. There's Corbin Burns live, and I've got him too, but I can't use him yet. Max Fried, live card. Glasnow, live card. Yeah. So you see the kind of competition that this team has been dealing with. And it's a really, really small miracle that they survived silver. I thought for sure, okay, they're going to get their tonsils knocked further down their throat. And it turns out not to be the case. They get to survive in silver for another year. Okay, it's about time for us to go see about a giveaway, shall we? Let's go ahead and get ourselves set up for that, okay? So here's what's going to go on here. Up here in the upper left-hand corner of your Twitch screen, okay? This is my just chatting screen that I use when I'm not in the game, and I just wanted to talk at you. Up here in this corner, your upper left, you're going to see the contest start. The giveaway will start. You'll notice it up there. You might also notice over here in the chat area, how do I get that many 100 cards this early? Buy them? Hard to say. Yeah, they could probably buy them there, Nightcap. Or, let's see, it's almost time to gore stop. Ryan Shore, my buddy in Indiana. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, how do you get that many cards? They could conceivably, okay, have bought them all or have drawn some, maybe. But myself, I drew the Rodon and I earned the Caminiti card via missions. So that's how I've gotten my 100s. I drew the Rodon and I earned the Caminiti. So it could be such a thing that, who knows, that maybe I haven't looked at all the mission rewards for level 2, so it could be such a thing that maybe they've done some stuff like that too. But I wouldn't be terribly surprised if they did purchase a good deal of some of the live 100s to help them get their live missions done quicker, and also to get some harder to beat cards in their lineup. And it looked like they were being a little bit selective and only picking some really, I think in my estimation anyway, the perfect live cards that had the best potential for doing some good for a given team this early in the game cycle. That's at least my perception of those cards that I just looked at on that one team alone. And anybody else that's in silver, you could have a variety of ways of getting those cards. A lot of them come from whale activity, and that's people that pour money back into the game to give themselves a fighting advantage over the people that don't spend all that amount of money. And it's a perfectly allowable thing. I mean, it's something I've learned to live with. It's a reality that exists in this game. If not for the whales in this game, OOTP would have a hard time making do as a business, okay? They're in the business to make money. And the people that invest heavily in their teams, doggone, I mean, I'm no, how do you join the giveaway? I'll tell you here in a moment there, Brent, okay? Bear with me just a minute, okay? Okay, I see. Alrighty, so hang on a second. Here's how we get the giveaway going. You'll see it start up here. You'll also see it in chat over here on your right. And the giveaway will start. And the way that you enter the giveaway, once I start it up, you can enter one of two different ways. Only use one of those two ways. Don't use both of them or it will kick you out. And also, don't use a number after the command, or that will kick you out. It's !enter or !ticket. One or the other, not both. If you enter more than once, it'll kick you out. If you put a number after your command, it'll kick you out. It's either !enter or exclamation point ticket. Boom. That's it. One or the other, but not both. Okay? Another brand new follow. Jete 6E6. Is that right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not started yet, Brent. You'll see it start up here in the upper left. I have not started the giveaway yet. Okay? Be careful now. Okay? And Brent's telling that he gave $20 per ticket, okay, or per string. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Jete 6E6. Okay? Don't enter yet. Don't enter yet. Okay. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. I have to get to another part of the screen here, another place in the sphere here. Okay, now I need to start this up. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to copy over last week's giveaway. And there we're going to have, we got everything built and I'm ready to start it. So be watching up in the upper left-hand corner. You'll see when it starts, and we will let it run for 2 minutes after I start it, okay? Regardless of what the time says, we're going to let it run for 2 minutes after I start it. So here we go. The giveaway is now in effect now, okay? We're going to wait until we get to 2 minutes and 45 seconds before we close the giveaway, okay? I see 39 Cobra in there. I see Kick 567. I don't see Brent 3232 yet. We have almost 30 entries in there. Exclamation point ticket or exclamation point enter. Okay. Brent, I don't think I see you in there yet. Did you get in? Let me go back and see if I can see Brent in there. Another brand new follow, Stacko Cakes. I play you in tournaments all the time. Welcome to the channel, Stacko Cakes, and thanks for your follow. And another brand new follow, Linko Kill. Thank you for your follow. Thank you, thank you. And hang on, there we go. Taking a week off from entering. Ultron LX Bagorgo pack luck will rub off on these packs. I hope so. I hope so. Twan LX 2000 has won my giveaway a number of times. Okay, we're getting down to the final minute now. We only have 45 seconds left in the giveaway. 46 people have entered, and we have 252 souls in chat right now. So that means a whole lot more people could enter the contest if you so wish. Tech 15, I saw you come in. Stacko Cakes is in there. Master Dave, Linko Kill, or Lino Kill, sorry, my bad. MJ, 9230, Red 750, another brand new follow. SGNPR, thank you for your follow. SGNPR, I'm not going to try to phoneticize that, except just to spell out the letters, but thank you, okay? Team Kill Greg. Ha ha ha! Ha. That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so I ran over. I was too busy looking at chat. I missed the cutoff on the giveaway. It's gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. I was half a minute over. I went over by 30 seconds, gave more people a chance to enter. So we have 51 entries in the giveaway right now. And what we're going to do is we are going to draw a winner that goes along with this little sound effect. Tech 15! Congratulations, Tech 15. You have just won 25 standard Perfect Team 24 packs courtesy of Out of the Park Developments. They give me these packs to give away once a week, and you are the lucky winner for this week. And I believe you are a first-time winner, Tech 15. Congratulations. Okay, let me get to my channel here because I'm going to find Tech 15. What I'm going to do, Tech 15, is I'm going to send you a whisper, a Twitch whisper. Okay, except it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. Okay, let me try doing it this way. I'm going to send you a Twitch Whisper, and I need for you, Tech15, I need for you to give me the OOTP account name that you want the 25 packs credited to. Okay? I'm going to be checking to see if I can send it this way. There we go. Okay? I'm going to send Tech15 this whisper. Okay? Okay. OOTP account name, please, comma, correct capitalization. Okay. 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 Tech15, you should see a purple bar down at the bottom of your Twitch screen. That's where I put a private message. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, Tech15. Okay. Okay. You're welcome anytime there, Tech15. So the account name is okay. Is it capitalized the same? Capital TEK 15? Capital T? Okay, let me go verify that very quickly in OOTP if you don't mind hanging on for just a moment. Because I do need, because I promised my helpers at OOTP that I will always verify winners to make sure that I have them spelled and capitalized correctly according to the way that they exist inside of Perfect Team. So bear with me just a second, please, there, Tech, and we will get you those 25 packs. Okay. Yes, it's exactly as you stated. And I see it looks like you have 5 different teams, 1 in Iron and 4 in the entry pool. So congratulations again, Tech15. You are going to be winning 15 or 25 standard packs. It's either going to come in, I would say, tonight or sometime over the course of the day tomorrow. So you can depend on those packs showing up once I get them into my helpers at OOTP, and you will have 25 packs credited to that Tech15 account. So thanks again for entering, everybody, and congratulations one more time to Tech15. And this guy here, if you don't know that name, you need to know that name, because Tech15 is one of the legends in this game. I'm here to tell you that right now. I don't mind bragging him up at all. You know, really, really smart, intelligent, and erudite player of the game. So I can't say enough good about Tech15. In any event, shall we go ahead and see? Okay. Yeah, I could see yours. I saw yours there, Brent, 3232, finally. Okay, I caught it a little late, but I caught it. I saw it in there. Okay. Oh, it says your message wasn't posted due to conflicts with the... Oh, wait a minute. It's not my moderation settings. It's because I dropped the ban on you. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. It's because some other affiliates have banned you. That's what happened there, Brent. Some other affiliates, at least one more affiliate still has you banned. So you need to go to all of the affiliates and get them to drop the ban on you. Okay? Oh my. Okay, your message wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channels. Okay, maybe what I need to do is take off that shared ban info and remove it as a feature on my channel. Because that way it would allow me to... Yeah. Okay. I can still see you. I can see you fine because I removed the ban from mine. But I do see above your message, I see where it says restricted, banned in this channel and others. Okay. I'm not going to mention the channel, but you should go to some of those other channels and see if you can get them to lift the ban on you. And that way I can still see you fine. I've been able to see you fine ever since. Because the way that ban was working, because last game cycle is when the ban went into effect, and we ended up having essentially everybody in the affiliate group put a ban on one. If one affiliate banned somebody, all of us banned somebody. So I lifted my ban on Brent after he personally approached me and ask for a reprieve. And he's been a model citizen ever since. So we welcome him to the channel. We love seeing him in here. But and he promised to behave himself too. So we're glad to see that. But anyway, I don't mean to be airing dirty laundry, Brent. That's not my style. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I did not mean to do that at all. But because otherwise it would be seen as dirty laundry. But forget that. I live in the hometown of P&G, and I can just use a little Tide and take that stain out. Okay, we'll rub that stain out with a little bit of Tide, and not one of those stupid pods that kids like to swallow. Okay, okay. So I can see you fine. Okay, kick 5, 6, 7 feels bad. Yep. I see what you mean. Okay, so I can see you just fine. Okay, you have talked to several, and they have. Okay, but it's still on in multiple channels. I can still see it. Okay, all right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get ready to go rate us a channel. And I'm pretty sure that Nersha Bainco is ready to roll, but I'm going to confirm that real quickly if you don't mind me doing this. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Okay, let's go and see this. Okay, bear with me. The old fart's having a little bit of tech difficulty here. Okay. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Okay. Okay, now we are going to go to here. And then I'm going to check and see. I'm doing a search for Out of the Park, and I see Nersha Bainco, just exactly as promised. So we are going to raid Nersha Bainco's channel here very briefly, and in the meantime, I got to spell this right. There we go. Okay, so thanks a lot, everybody, for coming in and spending time with the old fart today. We have 230 some people that we're getting ready to send over to Nersha's channel with his Major League managers. Okay, so he is going to be accepting any and all comers. So one time, you see, Dukeston 1111 says one time he didn't help an old lady across the street. You never know. And Dukeston says he uses potty language in his mind all the time. Who doesn't? And you never know. I might have to take that old lady thing personally, because this old lady needs help every now and then. Sorry, I shouldn't be getting into gender bending. That's quite a thing these days, I guess. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming in and spending time with the old fart today. It's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. My tribute to Joe Nuxhall again. And we hope to see everybody back on Wednesday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, for our next pack ripping session. And in the meantime, give all the Gorgo love that you can to Nersha Bainco on his channel. And we are going to send you off in the meantime, and have a great one. Hasta la bye-bye. Take care.